Knicks fans, it's time to take notice of a player who has quietly become one of the best value contracts in the NBA. Deuce McBride. In late December, McBride signed a 3-year, $13 million extension that will kick in this July, and the timing of this deal was no coincidence. It came on the same day the Knicks traded Immanuel Quickley and R.J. Barrett for OG Anunoby, signaling a shift in the team's priorities and a recognition of McBride's potential. The Anunoby trade addressed a need for a better-fitting big wing, but it also created a void in the backup point guard position. Enter McBride, whose annual salary on his new extension, combined with Anunoby's, will be more cost-efficient than what the Knicks would have had to pay Quickley and Barrett. The question was, could McBride fill the massive shoes left by Quickley? The rise of Deuce McBride. At first, it seemed doubtful. The Knicks bench struggled offensively after the trade, prompting a move to acquire Alec Burks and Bojan Bogdanovic from Detroit. However, as Burks and Bogdanovic have faltered, McBride has risen to the challenge. Since signing his extension, McBride has averaged 24 minutes per game, scoring 10 points per night on 45% shooting overall and an impressive 42% from beyond the arc. Defensively, he has taken on the role of guarding the opposing team's best player, regardless of position. Most significantly, the Knicks have discovered that McBride, like Quickley, slots in beautifully next to star guard Jalen Brunson. Lineups featuring Brunson and McBride are outscoring teams by 4 points per 100 possessions, with an elite turnover rate leading to fast break opportunities. The value of McBride's contract. The success of the Brunson-McBride pairing begs the question, how did the Knicks manage to sign McBride to such a team-friendly deal? In a league where the 100th highest-paid player earns nearly $17 million, McBride's $4.3 million annual salary is a bargain for a potential high-end bench player and fill-in starter. The answer lies in the circumstances that existed just 3 months ago. When McBride signed his extension, he was barely playing and had shown little in his first 2 seasons to suggest he was worth more than the minimum salary. The Knicks took a calculated risk, and it's paying off in a big way. A deep dive. Look at McBride's breakout. Perhaps the most impressive aspect of McBride's breakout season is his increased willingness to shoot the ball. His field goal attempts per 36 minutes have jumped from around 10 in his first 2 seasons to 12.7 this year, despite playing significantly more minutes. This increased comfort level was on full display in a recent game where McBride set a new career high with 14 three-point attempts, connecting on 9 of them. In 9 starts this season, McBride is averaging 9 three-point attempts per game and converting at a 41% clip. Whether he's playing 7 minutes or 47, McBride is consistently productive, as evidenced by his 26-point performance in a game where he played all 48 minutes. The future is bright. Deuce McBride's breakout season and bargain contract have made him one of the most valuable assets on the Knicks roster. His ability to space the floor, defend at a high level, and complement Jalen Brunson has been a revelation for a team in need of cost-effective talent. As the Knicks continue to build towards a brighter future, McBride's development and contract situation will be key factors in their success. If he can maintain this level of play or even improve upon it, the Knicks may have found a hidden gem that will pay dividends for years to come. So, Knicks fans, embrace the rise of Deuce McBride. His journey from little-used reserve to key contributor is a testament to his hard work, the Knicks' scouting and player development, and a bit of luck in the timing of his extension. As the saying goes, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. McBride was prepared, the Knicks gave him an opportunity, and now they're both reaping the rewards. Before we move on, we know you wouldn't want to miss out on more exclusive content like this. So make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to stay updated with all the latest in the world of the Knicks. Let's continue. The rise of Donte DiVincenzo. A new era of shooting for the New York Knicks. Knicks fans, it's time to celebrate a new era of sharpshooting in the Big Apple. Donte DiVincenzo, the unassuming off-season acquisition, has not only shattered franchise records, but has also become one of the most feared outside shooters in the NBA. His incredible performance against the Detroit Pistons, where he drained a franchise record 11 three-pointers en route to a career-high 40 points, solidified his place in Knicks history and highlighted the team's success in addressing a long-standing need for elite shooting. A drought ended. For years, the Knicks have been on the wrong end of historic shooting nights. While players like Allen Houston, J.R. Smith, Steve Novak, Danilo Gallinari, Jamal Crawford, and Carmelo Anthony had their moments, the team has lacked a core player whose shooting consistently demanded the attention of opposing defenses. Not since John Starks in 1995 has a good Knicks team employed a shooter of DiVincenzo's caliber. Donte's journey. DiVincenzo's path to becoming the Knicks' shooting savior wasn't always clear. In the first 20 games of the season, he averaged just 20 minutes and 2 made threes per game off the bench. However, injuries to Julius Randle and OG Anunoby opened the door for increased playing time, and DiVincenzo seized the opportunity. In the 54 games since, he's averaging 31 minutes and 4 made threes per contest, showcasing his ability to impact the game on both ends of the floor. A complete player. While DiVincenzo's shooting prowess is the headline, his overall game is equally impressive. In the 26 games since Randle's injury, DiVincenzo has led the Knicks in scoring 7 times, averaging 21 points per game while shooting 38% on a staggering 12 three-point attempts per contest. His ability to create space, defend at a high level, and hit clutch shots has made him an invaluable asset to the team. The franchise record. DiVincenzo's 11 three-pointers against Detroit not only broke the Knicks' franchise record, but also put him in elite company. Only 7 players in NBA history have made more threes in a single game. With 8 games remaining in the season, DiVincenzo, who has already passed Evan Fournier for the single-season record of three-pointers, is poised now to shatter that record. Donte could finish the season with one of the 20 most prolific three-point shooting seasons in NBA history. A steal of a contract. Perhaps the most impressive aspect of DiVincenzo's breakout season is the value he provides relative to his contract. The 4-year, $47 million deal he signed this past summer now looks like one of the best bargains in the league. The Knicks have a history of identifying undervalued talent and helping them reach new heights, as evidenced by the team-friendly contracts of Jalen Brunson and Isaiah Hartenstein. The Knicks' present and future. DiVincenzo's emergence is just one piece of the puzzle for a Knicks team that has built a viable roster through savvy free agent signings and player development. With a core of Brunson, Randle, Hartenstein, and DiVincenzo, along with promising young players and future draft picks, the Knicks are well positioned to compete in the present while maintaining flexibility for the future. A new era begins. As the Knicks continue their push for a top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference, it's clear that Donte DiVincenzo has ushered in a new era of shooting at Madison Square Garden. His record-breaking performance against Detroit was a testament to his skill, work ethic, and the Knicks' ability to identify and develop talent. So Knicks fans, embrace the moment and enjoy the ride. With DiVincenzo leading the charge and a roster full of players exceeding expectations, the future looks bright in New York. The shooting drought is over, and a new era of Knicks basketball has begun.